Julian, and I'm from New York, Long Island. I came to the school because for the past, I would say, 15 years, I've been trying to actually live the word of Christ, and it wasn't happening. I tried every different churches. I did research online, trying to compare verses on how to walk the gospel, because I know Christ says, as I leave, you'll do greater miracles than I've done. And I just wasn't finding it. I don't know, I was on the verge. At times I would give up. I would get back on it, and I found Pete online, and I said, wow, yeah, that's the kingdom. What's the point of, preaching the gospel and know all the verses, but you can't walk it? So it's simple. I'm just there to walk the gospel. That's it. And it's been a tremendous experience, and my whole belief system is just, wow, it got better, and I feel like I'm on the right track, and I know who I am. And thanks to Pete, his teachings are just off the wall, and I got more than I could ever expect it. And if you want to come to this school, it's gonna change your life, your view on everything. It's gonna bring you, oh man, not even closer to God. You just feel you living inside God. It's amazing. And Pete don't just teach you, you live it. That's the biggest difference. I mean, you can go to a conference, it sounds good, everybody, the choir sounds good, but you go home with questions. And as you leave here, I didn't believe Pete. When he says by the time you leave, you're not gonna have any more questions. I didn't believe that. I have no more questions. I'm settled. And I'm just taking everything in. That's it. My questions are just squandered. No more. No more. If I read the gospel, it's just really just to give God praise. It's no more searching anymore. It's just now I read the Bible just to praise Him, not really to look and search anymore. My searching is done. Now it's more about walking. It's a new mission, and I'm excited. Yesterday in the van, Pete, you can't put them on. You're not. On my point of view, if you put those videos online, it's more confusion. I just, from being in the class, I can tell you, if you had sent me a recordings of everything that I learned in this class, I would have had even more questions. You need a direct contact with the teacher. I'm telling, because as he's going with the teachings, he's asking you questions. And even if you get there, even if he tells you the answer, you sit there, because everything that you knew from before, they're gonna attack what Pete is telling you. So you gotta be there. The interaction has to be direct. If he's not around, you're gonna get deeper into a hole. That's why as he's teaching you, he's asking you, do you guys have any questions? After he breaks down the question, he asks you, do you guys have any questions? If you guys gotta squander it now. If you let it go, you're gonna be more confused. You're gonna drown more. So as you drown, he wants to pull you up. So it's not, because I'll put it simple for you guys. The way I see it, Pete's teachings it's alive. It's not really printed like you reading a book, or it's not something that it's pretty much alive, because he's getting revelations straight from the Holy Spirit. Really, I mean, he as Pete tells you, as he's teaching, he doesn't know what he's gonna come up with, and it's true. Like, he will be teaching and say, "Wow, I just came up with that. Wow, that's awesome." So every class, he doesn't know what he's gonna come up with. So you don't want to have a video where it's just you would have had to update that video every week. I mean, and then it still will be impossible, because you're gonna come up with questions and every questions that we may have is gonna be random and different. We all different. We all think different. Our views different. Perceptions different. So you're gonna need Pete right then and there just to squander it. Because it's alive. The message is alive. It's a live message. It's real. It's not something that you just read and take the test on. It's something that it flows. Pete, he goes with the flow. He doesn't have like a pattern where he said, all right, this mostly like I would say a slideshow where he goes and say, all right, stage phase one, phase. It doesn't work that way. He flows. So even Pete don't know what he's gonna come up with. So it's revelations after revelations. So you gotta be there, and the right revelation. He's gonna, it's gonna happen. He's gonna come up with the right revelation based on the class that he has and the type of perceptions of the students. Everybody's different, so you don't know what God's gonna reveal to him based on the group of students he has. So it's impossible. So I think you need Pete. You need a live interactions. I mean, you need the. I don't think a video will cut it. It's not mental because you're trying to bring your carnal mind into it, and you get more confused because it's more of a it's funny how when he brings a question up, you feel it in your spirit, like you can't deny it, but your carnal mind, your previous knowledge, try to fight it. You try to bring up questions, and the answers make sense, but they just can't. You can't touch it. Because Pete isn't exactly teaching from a carnal state of mind. He's really going with his spirit. So if you can't answer that in the spirit, that's it. That's how I see it, and it's amazing. I mean, I sat there a few times in the class, and Pete, I kept putting my head down. All the students are like, "Wow," and Pete, from time to time, he would ask me, "Oh, you all right? You all right?" I said, "Man, I'm taking it all in, and I can't." Oh man, it's amazing. I can't. You can't. It's indescribable. You can't put no words to it. And oh man, it's been a journey, and I'm still taking everything in. I mean, even today, Pete asked me, "Oh, you all right?" I mean, I said, "I'm just 180." And a new man is just. I feel like it's gonna. When I get back to New York, it's just gonna be a new life and. Everything changed. Like the way people think, the way they react to things, and the way I used to look at things before. It's just everything's so different, and I would say you feel more at peace and secure in your spirit. There's no more searching for you keep searching for God. Like people like to preach the message of search God. Let's keep searching, but you go in a circle. There's no more of that. You've settled. You settled. I mean, wow. Man, 180. Wow. It's funny because when I try to bring myself there, I don't even want to think about it. That's how scary it is to me. I thought about it, but I didn't finish really trying to figure out where I would have been. It scares me, honestly. It scares me. It's just that I was in a hole, and I couldn't imagine. I don't know. It scares me. I don't even go there. I start thinking about where I would have been, but I don't even I don't even want to go there, Pete. It just scares me. I don't get it. It scares me. Wow. Yeah, I don't even want to go back there. I mean, I don't. Like I said, we were at church today, and even with your you remember in the van I asked you, do you know anybody that teaches like you do? And you said, bro, I can't even, nah. And that's what scares me even more, because if you would have said yes, I would have found an excuse and say, well, maybe if I didn't come to Pete's school, I would have found maybe that even makes me not even want to think about it. But wow, I don't even want to think about it, Pete. What would have been? I mean, wow, in a circle, because I was at the verge of just giving up, and I was lost. I thought I think I would find something, and it just would feel like I knew I would be back to square one, and I went through that battle for years. Like I said, I was watching Pete for 4 years online, the videos and his testimonies, his documentaries. I mean, I've seen them all. Trying to see maybe this guy's a fraud. Is he a fraud? I mean, I did my research on Pete. I couldn't. I just and it's just one day. I felt like that was my ending point. I had to come to the school. There's no turning back. you know, and I took the step and it changed my life. Wow. And the beautiful thing is, Pete, he tells you, listen, you leave here, but I'm still available, bro. I mean, we're still a family and we're still connected. When he travels, it's your choice. You know, I mean, man, you gotta come. I can't even put it to words. When you come, how you see Pete, it's just how he is. I told Pete, I said, wow, you're always in a good mood, man. How you? Because you would think behind when he's doing a video, you would think, oh, maybe he's having a bad day, and you know he's trying to cheer up. But what you see is what you get. It doesn't change at all. The only change you're gonna see is just you. Pete is Pete. You know, but it's beautiful.